Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So in this reading, we're going to be looking at what you need to walk away from to progress and rebalance your life. So I was guided to do a reading like this. I don't think I've ever done a reading like this before, so I'm excited to get into it. Before I do get into it, I just like to let you guys know that I have changed the way that I accept personal readings. So I finally found a website that's a lot easier for you guys to book your personal readings through. So it will be linked below. Check out my Patreon if you'd like to as well. But anyway, there are 3 piles. Choose your pile and the timestamps are in the description box as well as the comment section. So I'll see you there. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading about what you need to walk away from to progress and rebalance your life. So I'm seeing that some of you guys may be in quite deep connections. These can be platonic or romantic connections. You feel like you've met your soul tribe. And this is a very great thing because it means that you have a solid, stable support system. However, you may be a bit too comfortable within these deep connections. You know how people, for example, get into relationships and they get a bit too comfortable, so they start slacking on themselves. That might have happened with you guys, with people who are part of your soul tribe. So this could be people that you're friends with, a partner, family members. There's also another message for some of you guys, that what you need to let go of is isolation in a way, because some of you have been isolating away from people who truly care about you. And this wasn't in vain, because I've seen that you've done a lot of inner work, but it seems like you might be a bit too comfortable in your isolation to the point where you're kind of neglecting people that you have deep connections with. So there's just a message to try and make more time for those people, for those of you who that resonates with. You are very satisfied in life, and obviously this satisfaction has made you very comfortable, but I feel like within this satisfaction you've came upon a sense of stagnancy. There's also something here about you guys having to fight for some inner strength, to find your inner strength, to identify your inner strength. I'm interpreting this as your ego and your identity more than anything. Some of you could be Leos or have Leo in your chart. But for everyone in this pile, I'm seeing that you need to tap into Leo energy, because that's what will lead to your success. Having pride, having ego in what you do will lead to your success. This could be doing anything. This could be a hobby, work, a passion project. You need to value your presence more and your creations. If you are present in a community, whether this is a community in person or online, you need to gain clarity about how valuable your presence is. Even if you feel like nobody else is giving you that type of value, give that value to yourself. That's where the pride and the ego comes in. Do not fall for the trap that a lot of New Age spiritualists talk about, of the ego needing to be left behind. That's not true. We need our egos for moments like this, because I feel like part of the reason why you have gotten so comfortable with sleeping on yourself in stagnancy is because you're lacking ego and pride in what you do, or in just being a part of a community, or in your creations, whatever it may be. But once you learn to step into this ego, you will gain a lot of success. You are fated to be happy and to gain a happy outcome. What you need to let go of is being too complacent. Your ego will actually put you into alignment. And once you step into that, you'll see that you have more events in your life that pop up that give you a lot more opportunity. I'm also seeing that you guys need to let go of being so indecisive. You need to enter a decisive energy a lot more. If you say that you're going to do something and you can do it in the moment that you think about it, go ahead and do it. Do not sleep on yourself and do not wait. But happy events and happy moments are fated for you. You just need to align yourself to them. And you'll receive this happiness easier when you are in your ego. You need to get a lot more serious about whatever it is that you're creating or doing. For significant numbers, I'm seeing 38, 5, and 23. They don't have to resonate, but they can for some of you. But that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile 1. Just a short little reading. If this reading resonated, please let me know. Check out the link below to book a personal reading or to check out my Patreon, and I'll see you in my next reading. Thank you for listening. Bye. Hey pile 2, welcome to your reading about what you need to let go of and release in order to progress and rebalance your life. You guys are exhausted. You've been in a time period of really a lack of energy. And this is due to some type of realignment that's happening with you energetically, mentally, spiritually. You're questioning whether or not what your inspirations and motivations are is actually, whether or not they're valuable. It's like a redirection that you're going through within your life. But I am seeing that you guys are hiding away in isolation. You're not really wanting to be seen because you just need a break. Again, you are very exhausted and tired. Perhaps you're dealing with a lot of burnout. So what you need to let go of in regards to this is something to do with your work ethic and how you decide to work or put in effort and energy into things. Spirit is saying that you need to work a lot more slowly and persistently at a more manageable pace, because you could be trying to rush something. You could be trying to rush a creation or some type of work or some type of life changes. But the thing is, you're being guided to work at your own pace, because the reason why you're burnt out right now is because you didn't work at your own pace. Maybe you were taking on other people's issues and responsibilities. Maybe again, you were trying to rush through something, trying to achieve something. So Spirit is saying that you need to let go of this hasty energy, which put you into this isolation and this burnout and this exhaustion in the first place. You're definitely going through some type of rebirth. And out of this rebirth is going to come a lot of lucky energy. There's something to do with you not conforming to the status quo. Maybe the status quo and conformity is what exhausted you as well. It's what put you into this energy of not wanting to be seen or bothered by anyone. I feel like this is the pile that really cannot feel okay in typical practical day-to-day life, just because of how the world works and what human beings are expected to do in terms of going to a 9-to-5 job, for example. But your unconventionality is what will bring you luck. And I feel like you know this subconsciously. You've realized this within your time hiding out, let's say. You've realized that whatever you were doing before exhausts you. You are not aligned to it. And that's why you are going through a realignment now. So Spirit is urging you to fully let go of whatever it is that is no longer aligned with you. This is reassurance that what's going on is happening for your highest good. It means that you are raising your vibration. That's what happens when you gain consciousness and you increase your vibrations in some way. You cannot feel okay as other people can who are still stuck in, let's say, the 3D. Okay? Because your vibration is too high for that now. You're above that now. So you are being rebirthed into someone who is going onto a unconventional path, not conforming to what society tries to brainwash us into conforming into. You even got the Ascension card. And I was about to say, you are going through Ascension symptoms. I've experienced it. You guys are clearly experiencing it. We've all experienced this. We usually do get very tired and exhausted, and just we start to reevaluate our lives when we start to ascend. At each ascension point, I feel like this is what happens. The more you ascend, the easier it is to deal with. You guys could be at the beginning of your spiritual journey. This ascension is really transforming your life. There is a new beginning on the way, but it requires you to fully end a cycle related to the life that you lived before. For some of you, I'm seeing this could be drinking, partying, clubbing. You know, I'm someone who's never been comfortable in clubs or enjoyed clubbing. It's just never resonated with me. And I thought I was weird until I realized the energy there is just very low vibrational. Doesn't necessarily mean negative, because I feel like, you know, once you reach a certain level of ascension, you can step into any room and not be affected by the energy anymore. But I'm just not there yet. Okay, so some of you could be experiencing not really wanting to go out as much anymore to the same places that you did before. You might feel like you're being realigned on a different path in comparison to the friends that you've had around you for quite a while. This new beginning is full of a lot of inspiration. I'm hearing that you need to find the inspiration within the transformation. So this transformative period, you need to find inspiration. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to act on it, although I'm seeing that if you choose to, it should be in a slow and steady way. But try and find inspiration as tools for what you plan to do in the future. Significant numbers are 25, 32, and 34. So those could resonate with you, but they don't have to. That's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile number 3. Thank you so much for listening. Go book a personal reading if you would like to. The link is below, as well as the link to my Patreon. And I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading about what you need to release and let go of in order to progress and to rebalance your life. You guys need to purify yourself from some type of narcissism, from some type of narcissistic energy. This could be narcissistic energy from someone else that is creating a lot of illusions and uncertainty within you. Or, for some of you, This is narcissism that you are experiencing within yourself. You could have a lot of illusions about yourself, which has stemmed from an uncertain sense of self. So it seems to be some shadow work that needs to be done for you guys that resonate with that second message. But there definitely is some purification needed when it comes to illusions, uncertainty. You need to see the reality and the truth of either someone else or yourself. There's something here about suppressed emotions, emotions that are figuratively put in the dark. This could be emotions that you have suppressed towards someone else, or emotions that you have suppressed towards yourself that you feel ashamed about. These emotions could be anger, fear, shame. I'm hearing disgust for some of you. But there is some purification needed. And if this is about yourself, then this purification will happen through some shadow work that you do. You guys could be very impulsive people, and not necessarily in a negative way. I'm seeing that you have a lot of courage and determination and fearlessness. But in this phase of your life, you need to start practicing some type of patience. You need to let go of wanting to constantly move on to the next thing or the next person. For some of you, you jump from relationship to relationship, and in all of your relationships, or most of your relationships that you jump into, you find yourself with narcissistic people. That is due to the fact that there is some type of illusion that you are in, that you need to purify within yourself, because there's a reason why you are attracted to people like this, and it stems from you. For others of you, you may be experiencing some type of overconfidence. And overconfidence can be a positive thing when done in moderation. But again, I'm seeing that in this phase of your life, Spirit is saying that you need to practice patience, because there's something that you need to watch and study, perhaps wait for, or just learn more about. You even got a card about balancing decisions, priorities, and adapting to change. You need to learn how to prioritize the important things and important people in your life. For some of you, you need to learn to prioritize yourself. For others of you, you need to learn to prioritize other people because you've been prioritizing yourself extensively. And there's nothing wrong with prioritizing yourself. But I feel like for some of you, it's come to the point where you are venturing into selfish territory. And that's why you're not progressing in life. For a lot of you, you're learning how to adapt to putting up boundaries in a situation, which is what you need. Or in order to adapt to a change and to make a change in your life, you need to put up boundaries with someone else who, again, is very narcissistic, who creates illusions. I'm hearing that you guys just really need to get your priorities straight more than anything. And you need to prioritize which decisions, which actions are important compared to the ones that are not in this current moment. There's also something about making decisions from a whole place, as in a whole place within yourself. There's something about you guys needing to prioritize finding wholeness within yourself. And the only way that you can really move forward is by putting up boundaries with things or people that should not be a priority right now. Maybe these are boundaries and standards for yourself. For significant numbers, I'm seeing 8, 40, and 3. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile 3. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is below. And if you'd like to check out my Patreon, the link is below as well. With that being said, I'll see you in my next reading. Bye.